Welcome to Daily Planet TV. I'm Lucian, and we're on the net. Today is Feel Good Thursday. First up, our top story of the day: evolution in action. A new study published in Nature shows that two different species can combine to create a third new species, and that humans may be unknowingly encouraging evolution. The newly discovered Lonicera fly species arose through hybridization. Most new animal species are believed to arise when a single species splits in two, but new animals can also be created when two different species mate and create a single new species. According to the study, the Lonicera fly evolved as a hybrid of two existing U.S. species, the blueberry fly and the snowberry fly seen here. The new species is named after the Lonicera Asian honeysuckle plant, which the insect's life cycle revolves around. In fact, humans may have indirectly caused the new species by introducing the Asian honeysuckle plant to North America. The fly provides the first evidence that two different animal species can interbreed and evolve into a new, distinct animal. Scientists say the fly poses no problem to agriculture or animals because its life cycle is dependent only on the Asian honeysuckle plant. So I guess evolution is not just a theory after all. I love this story. It's like Romeo and Juliet, two star-crossed flies. One from the good side of the tracks, the other from trailer park trash. Literally, her family lived in the trailer park dumpster. And overcoming all odds, their new love child, the Lonicera fly. Way to go, you fruit flies. And in the bird world equivalent of an Elvis sighting that turned out to be true, the ivory-billed woodpecker can now be removed from the extinct list. That is good news. An audio recording of the ivory-billed woodpecker's telltale knocking has finally convinced three experts who doubted that the bird, thought to be extinct for over 50 years, had been recently spotted in Arkansas. Now, however, even those skeptics agree that the woodpecker lives, citing audio recordings that suggest there are at least two ivory bills living in an area of Arkansas swamp forest. The new evidence comes some 3 months after other researchers announced to the world that an ivory-billed woodpecker, Campophyllus principalis, had been seen in the Big Woods region of Arkansas. Last month, 3 ornithologists said they planned to challenge the video evidence, arguing that the bird shown was actually a pileated woodpecker, a much smaller but otherwise similar-looking species. This month, however, the experts made a slightly red-faced about-face after listening to the new audio recordings. Richard Prum, a Yale University ornithologist who led the skeptics, said the tapes are conclusive. "We were very skeptical of the first published reports and thought that the previous data were not sufficient to support this startling conclusion," he said. "But the thrilling new sound recordings provide clear and convincing evidence that the ivory-billed woodpecker is not extinct." Long-winded, these scientists. You know, I'm glad to see that this bird's not extinct, but what is it with these scientists? First, they don't believe it really is the right bird. Then they hear an audio recording and they say, okay, now we believe. And oh, by the way, the audio recording suggests that there are two woodpeckers in the Arkansas woods. Well, duh. You haven't seen this bird in 50 years. What do you think, that a single stubborn bachelor woodpecker has been holed up in Arkansas since the 50s? And what exactly did you hear on those audio recordings? Did one woodpecker yell, "Hey, baby, bring your cute woodpecker bud on over here. Look at this. Somebody left an audio microphone right here on this tree." Yeah, right. And in the way to go category, we have this piece of good news. On August 1st, ultramarathon athlete Jim Dreyer took off from Whitefish Point, Michigan, to pursue his 12th and 13th world records. Dreyer, 41, tried 5 other times to swim the lake in a quest to become one of the first swimmers to make crossings of all 5 Great Lakes. Nearly 3 days and about 54 miles later, the endurance swimmer completed the crossing of Lake Superior and came ashore at Cape Gargantua, Ontario. With this record under his belt, Jim Dreyer has now successfully swum across all 5 of the Great Lakes. Dreyer said he battled fog, sleep deprivation, hypothermia, 8-foot waves, lightning, and high winds on his 6th attempt to swim across Lake Superior, the last and largest of the 5 Great Lakes he has successfully challenged. Dry or Swim raised money for Big Brothers and Big Sisters of America and will also benefit a memorial to the 30,000 Great Lakes sailors who have lost their lives. Whew. What some people won't do to get into the world record books. That's it for today. I'm Lucian, and that is something to think about. Thank you for watching Daily Planet TV on the net. See you tomorrow.